From Memorial Park in Rutherford, New Jersey, welcome to this presentation of St. Mary Gales softball on Surge Sports TV as the St. Mary Gales host the Harrison Blue Tide here on this windy Monday afternoon. Hi everyone, alongside my partner Eli Weintraub, Jack Rizzo here with you. Thank you very much for joining us. Hope everyone had a very happy Easter for those who celebrate. Should be an interesting game here.
1, 2, 3, together.
The Harrison Blue Tide are 1-7. They won their first game of the season, and they've lost their last 7. Meanwhile, the Gales are 5-4 on the season. They've lost 2 of their last 3. This is a get-right game for the Gales, Eli, but it should be an interesting one. What are you looking forward to from the Gales today?
It's going to be an interesting one for sure. They're coming off of a loss to the Gales 10-2, so the Gales need a bounce back win here today. I expect the pitching to be a lot better.
I hope it's on my head.
It might have.
I expect pitching to be better in today's game, and I expect the Gales defense to work at a new level, even harder today.
Great points there, Eli. Taking the circle for the Gales today is Amelia Murray. The freshman's been excellent this year. ERA under 1 through her first 9 innings pitched. She's only walked 4 batters, struck out 17, and she was the one who finished off that combined no-hitter that the Gales had last Tuesday against North Arlington.
Yeah, she's been pretty amazing. 17 strikeouts and 2 runs only allowed. That's pretty amazing stats right there. We look for another good game from her, from Myers. The hope is a no-hitter. I mean,
Maybe perfection.
Perfection, possibly, right? And that'll be hopefully this year. I'd like to see that happen. The Yankees almost had it from the baseball side of things, but unfortunately, we saw umpires mess it up. And
well, no, it was the umpire. It was the scorer, not the umpire.
Scorer, right?
The Tampa Bay Rays official scorer.
Yeah, well, we know that happened.
Harrison's head coach is Keith Mayer. St. Mary's head coach is Sarah Peening. Gales infield will meet before first pitch.
Yeah, it's been a crazy news day today. We learned today the Pope has died, along with some pretty interesting news. There was built a plane fire engine in Orlando this morning.
I think I heard about that, yeah. There's been a couple of plane incidents. There was another fire because a rabbit was in the engine. Did you hear about that one?
that gave you a little laugh, honestly. But it's rough because Orlando's, has a lot of good families there. It must be rough for all those kids trying to evacuate. Hopefully everything is all right.
We are underway here in Rutherford. It is the sophomore Talia Sosa to lead it off for Harrison. She is 0 for 7 to start the year, so still looking for her first hit of 2025 with Amelia Murray in the circle. And she's quickly ahead, 0-2. Well, this is a great sign, Eli, seeing Amelia Murray pitch as well. The Gales are going to lose their other 2 pitchers after this year, Sam Mundy and Jada Hastings, to graduation. So Amelia Murray is going to have to step in as the new Gales ace after her freshman year. And she begins with a 3-pitch strikeout to get the afternoon started.
Off to a great start already, and this will now become her 18th strikeout. That's exactly the stats that you want to see. Now, St. Mary's currently has a record of 5-4. Harrison with 1-7 as the record. Harrison really needs this one today.
Yep. Here is the senior Rebecca Sardina, batting second today. She's been one of Harrison's best players. 3 for 7 to start the year, a couple RBIs. She's walked 4 times, also stole 4 bases. She is the senior leader of this Blue Tide team. That pitch misses down and in 2-0 is the count. Gales defense today. Amelia Murray's on the mound. Amelia Myers is behind the plate, so it's Amelia with an A, pitching to Amelia with an E.
Yes.
Sam Mundy's at first base, Olivia Santana's at second base, Layla Henson's at short, Gabby Higgins is at third, Kelly Paulino's in left field, Mia Montalto's in center, and Scarlett Rose is in right. Basically the same defensive rotation the Gales have had, minus the fact that it's Myers, not Echeverry, not catching today. And the count is now 2-2 on Sardina. Good pitch by Murray.
Okay, you want 8? I got 8 already.
That's put in play down at first. Easy play for Mundy, to the bag, 2 away. Good start for Amelia Murray. Quickly 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Nice job there, and Amelia Murray's trying to keep this inning fast-paced and going, that's for sure.
So 2 quick outs for Amelia Murray. Here's the number 3 hitter, Cassandra Rodriguez, batting just 167 up here. That pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Murray looking very good so far in the circle for the Gales today. And that pitch missed. Ball 1. That pitch misses high 2-1. Feels like a very quiet day here, Eli. I feel like this is the quietest game we've ever done in the history of our...
It might be. I mean, we don't have many fans here. But you know what, too? It's not really the matchup, it's the weather, Jack. That's the issue. Because we went from beautiful 80-degree weather, nice day out on Saturday, even nice day yesterday.
Put in play,
And then
Murray
cool weather
handles it
today.
herself. Throw to first is in time at a 1-2-3 top of the first for Amelia Murray. No score. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first underway with Layla Henson leading off for the Gales. The starting pitcher today for Harrison is Ali Carbone. Henson is hitting 300 on the year. First pitch misses high, ball 1. Yes, I'm sure you guys can hear the ice cream truck in the background.
I think you can even see it, too. It's like a sign. They want me to leave.
That pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-0.
Some stats from her, 92 runs allowed, 15 strikeouts.
92 runs, wow.
But on the right side, 15 strikeouts. So that's the more important stats we want to announce.
Yep.
Of course.
Henson takes a strike, and it's 2-1. Henson, Higgins, and Echeverry for the Gales here in the bottom of the first. Gales trying to bounce back after a 10-2 loss against Watching Hills. That's in the dirt, and it's 3-1 now. 3-1 to Layla Henson. Is high for ball 4. The Gales have a leadoff base runner, a walk for Layla Henson, her 7th walk of the year. So the Gales lead off base runner, and Gabby Higgins will come to the plate. Gabby's hitting 323 on the year, has 3 triples already.
Wow.
With 7 driven in, also walked 4 times. There goes Henson, the throw not nearly in time, and Henson has her 6th stolen base of the year.
Good stolen base there. Now, to Layla's credit, that'll be her first stolen base in the season.
Her first? I think that's her 6th.
First.
No, I have 6 on mine.
Oh, okay.
Henson steals 3rd, now she's got 7.
I didn't. Yeah. Engine.com. I didn't see anything for stolen bases. It was off. All right. My bad.
That's now 7 stolen bases. Higgins takes one in the dirt. Not really particularly close to the strike zone right now, Eli. Ali Carmel is. Got to throw some over the plate. Jalen Echeverry is on next. Sam Mundy will follow after her. And that's way up, so Higgins walks on 4 pitches, back-to-back walks by Carball to begin this game. And Higgins will take second as Carball didn't even pay attention to her. Alert play by Gabby Higgins there. So the Gales now with runners at second and third, nobody out for Jalen Echeverry. Jalen's had an incredible start to the year, hitting .542, 6 doubles. She's driven in 11 runs, also walked 8 times. However, Eli, she had her 11-game hit streak, which extended to last season, snapped in the last game against Watching Hills. Wow. And she puts one in play, pops one up behind short. Shortstop's going out, and it's going to drop for a base hit. In to score is Henson. Higgins will come around third, and she'll score easily. So Echeverry gets 2 RBIs out of a pop fly single, and the Gales lead it 2-0.
Nice job there. I mean, it was a dangerous play. Definitely catchable there, but 2 runs come in. Now the Gales have a 2-0 lead.
Echeverry with RBIs number 12 and 13 of the season. So here's the cleanup batter, Sam Mundy. Mundy is playing first base today. That is high for ball 1. Mundy hitting .320 on the year. She's driven in 6. Gales ace has a 2.78 ERA on the in the circle this year. And that's hit deep down the left field line, and that ball is foul.
Definitely would have been
that probably would have been at least 3 bases if that was fair, but instead it goes foul. Instead, it's a 1-1 count. See the power though of Sam Mundy with that one.
Incredible.
Yep. Feels like if anything gets thrown over the plate, Eli, the Gales are going to hit it really far today. That misses. Yeah, Jalen Echeverry is the runner at first with still nobody out in the inning. Gales have 2 in. And that's in for a strike. And that's ripped into left field, and a base hit for Mundy. Oh, a nice block by the left fielder to keep that in the outfield. Echeverry will go first to third, and Mundy with a hustle double, she's into second. So she has a double, her 4th double of the year, and the Gales again with runners at second and third and nobody out. It's so quiet here that Coach Sarah can literally hear all of our commentary the entire game. Here is Mia Montalto, now batting 5th in the Gales order. So she didn't even really start the season with a starting job, Eli, but she has worked her way up, and now she's hitting 5th in this really loaded batting order, Eli. She's had an incredible rise to start the season.
Yeah, and if you look at her stats, an impressive number, 17 at-bats, 5 runs, 5 hits, 6 RBIs. The growth of her has been incredible.
Yep, she also has a couple of triples on the year. Gales has a team of a lot of triples. You know, Gabby Higgins has 3. Mia Montalto has 2. And that's hit out to center field. Center fielder, it's overhead. That'll score 2 more runs. Is Montalto going to get a 3rd triple a year? Oh, she might beat this out. Here she comes around third, and she's going to be in safely. So an inside the park 3-run homer for Mia Montalto. And the Gales double their lead. They now lead 6-0. It's the 2nd home run of the year for the Gales, Eli. Amelia Murray had the 1st, and now Mia Montalto with an inside the park home run. That's a nice moment for the junior transfer, Eli.
Yeah, it's a great moment there, Jack. It's an opportunity for Amelia Myers to just like go wild in the moment.
Yep, so 6-0. The bases are now empty for Amelia Myers.
6, Jack? 6-0?
Oh no, I think it's 5-0 actually.
5? Yeah, I think it's 5.
Yeah, 5, not 6. 5, my bad. Amelia Myers is batting 6 today.
Don't be too generous, Scrap.
Yeah, sorry. That pitch catches the corner for a strike. Myers didn't like the call. Olivia Santana is the on-deck batter. That pitch misses way up.
Nice shot, too.
Here we go.
That pitch is in the dirt, and it's ball 4. So Myers is on with a walk, and the Gales now have 6 straight base runners to begin this game. So here's the second baseman, Olivia Santana. Santana just 2 for 16 to start the year, but she did record her first hit as a Gale in the game that we did against North Arlington. Pitch misses high, ball 1. Gales lead at 5-0. The first 6 base runners have all reached for St. Mary's today.
Yes, they have.
And the highlight, a 3-run inside the park home run for Mia Montalto. That pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-0. To Olivia Santana is taken for a strike, and it's 2-1. Myers is the runner at first. Fouled. That's fouled off, and it's 2-2. Santana's gotten more time at the plate as of late. She's been in the field at second base basically all year.
And yeah, she's been having more time. You look at it, 69 at-bats prior to entering today's game. 3 runs, 2 hits. Good stats to her credit.
Yep. Yeah, she's been much better at the plate the last couple of weeks. 2-strike pitch. And a hitter. And the Gales now have 7 straight base runners to start this game. So Santana gets hit by the pitch. So here's the number 8 batter, Scarlett Rosa. And Rosa's struggled this year, Eli. She's hitting just 190 on the air. She's just 3 for her last 18 with a couple doubles, 3 driven in. Looking for a big moment though here. Pitch is taken high for ball 1.
Honestly, I'm waiting for our conversation like that sparks the whole broadcast. Because we always have that.
I don't think it's gonna happen today.
Oh, I think it will.
I don't think so.
I think it will.
Because it's a Monday, you know, it's one of those days. There's a strike and it's 1-1. The throw went down to third, but Myers wasn't going anywhere. Two on for the Gales. Nobody out. And Rosa puts one in play to the right side. Second baseman boots it, and everyone will be safe. So Rosa beats it out. I think it's going to be an error on the second baseman, and the Gales now with 8 straight base runners to begin the inning with the number 9 hitter, Kaylee Paulino, coming up. And Paulino's had a nice start to the year. 6 for 18, batting .333 with 3 stolen bases. I like the way we've seen her at the plate. Seems to be much more comfortable than at the start of the season.
Oh, yes.
And she's batting with the bases loaded. That pitch is in the dirt. Layla Henson is on deck, so the Gales will officially bat around here in this bottom of the first. Count is 1-0 to Kaylee Paulino. And the pitch misses, 2-0.
Go, Paulino, go get yours.
The 2-0 pitch is put in play to the right side, and it's foul ball. And it's 2-1. That would have been the first. Would have been the first out for Harrison here.
Should have called it an out. Sorry, not to be rude.
You know something interesting, Eli, is that look how close these coaches on this part of the field are playing to the Harrison right field. Like that is really close.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't get hit by the pitch.
Is that a safety hazard? I don't know. And it's 3-1.
I don't think it's a safety hazard.
3-1 to Kaylee Paulino, and that's ball 4, and that'll force in another run. Myers will come to score. It is 6-0. Gales have officially batted around here in the bottom of the first. They lead 6-0. There's still nobody out in the inning. And now Layla Henson to the plate. Henson had a walker first time up. Harrison infield will come in for a visit.
My bad.
That's all right. Any idea of what you think they could be talking about during this infield visit, Eli?
Don't get it out.
Get it out.
I mean, I hate to be rude, but get it out.
Straight. Hey.
That's what I think that message is all about. I mean, don't allow another run to come in. Get it out.
Straight to the point.
Get out of this inning.
So now Layla Henson will come up to the plate. The infield visit is concluded. Carball is still out there.
So here's our conversation today. Do you think ham is sort of Easter, or like what is your like Easter meal?
Okay, I had really great ham. The ham yesterday I had was fantastic. I absolutely loved it.
I'm not a fan of ham.
I'm typically not either, but the ham yesterday was really good. But all other Easter food, no. Henson puts one and play a foul ball, and it's 0-1. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of ham on Easter. I'm not a big fan of Easter food, personally. Yeah. You know, it's just not my thing. We have some like other stuff. It's just not my thing, unfortunately.
There's other stuff.
Coach Sarah absolutely loves what we're talking about here. We gotta. Oh, and that hits Henson in the back of the helmet, and that'll force another run. She can only laugh about that one. It's 7-0 now as all the runners move up. Well, we've got to find some way to keep you guys entertained.
Well, of course, absolutely.
And what better way to do that than Easter food?
Favorite candy.
Gabby Higgins hits one to oh, what a pick by the shortstop. The throw to first is not in time. Higgins will be safe. Did they call her out?
I'm just really cool.
No, she's safe.
She's safe, I know.
That'll be another run, and it's 8-0. That was a nice pick, though, by the Harrison shortstop, though. That was a fine play. So it's 8-0 now.
Okay. Favorite Easter candy?
Favorite Easter candy? That's a good question. Well, what's classified as Easter candy? Not Peeps. Oh my god, I hate Peeps.
Okay, I agree with that one.
You don't like Peeps?
No.
Yeah, I hate them. They're stupid.
I hope we get sponsored by them.
What? Yeah. And that's hit down the left field line. A fair ball for Echeverry. This is going to empty the bases. It's picked around by the Harrison left fielder. Echeverry will head to third, and she is in safely. Her first triple of the year brings in 3 runs. It clears the bases. And it's now 11-0 Gales.
Yeah, of course.
So Echeverry now with 5 RBIs in the first inning. She's up to 16 RBIs on the year. 13-0, and there's still nobody out in the inning. So what's your favorite Easter candy, Eli?
Anything chocolate.
Okay.
Dark chocolate.
But dark chocolate?
I like dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
Okay.
I'll take dark chocolate any day.
I like Twix. I love Twix.
Twix?
I like Kit Kats.
Okay.
I don't like jelly beans, though.
You don't like jelly?
Not a big fan of them.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Definitely not Peeps, though. I'm glad you don't like Peeps.
Okay.
Yeah, Peeps are really stupid, honestly. Sam Mundy had a base hit her first time up. That pitch is in the dirt. What else can we talk about, Eli?
Remember we talked about Easter candy, we talked about Easter foods.
Yeah. Who's going to win the Stanley Cup? That's a good question.
It's Florida Panthers, not the Devils, I can tell you that.
Ball Florida Monday in the inning. Well, the inning will continue because there's still nobody out, but there's still nobody out.
It's not the Devils, I can tell you that much.
I'm going to go, I don't know who I think is going to win this year. I think it's going to be, I don't know, it's, let's see. I think it's going to be a team from the Western Conference. I'm going to go with Dallas. I think I think whoever wins the Dallas-Colorado series is going to win the Stanley Cup. So
I don't know if they're going to win the Stanley Cup, but they could make good contenders. It's not Winnipeg, though.
Don't go get it. Stay tall. Let it get to you.
foul back by Mia Montalto, and it's 0-1.
Stay tall. Let it get to you. Don't lunge at it.
Echeverry's at third, and Sam Mundy is at first. There's still nobody out in the inning, and the Gales have a 13-0 lead. Jalen Echeverry.
I know it's not Winnipeg that's winning the Stanley Cup because they won the President.
Hit the short, it's booted by the shortstop, and that will bring in another run. So Echeverry will score. Montalto is safe at first. Another defensive error by the Blue Tide, and the Gales now lead at 14-0.
12. I thought it's 12.
Oh, 12?
Yeah, 12.
Is it 12? Is it
12.
No, it's. Is it 12? No, it's.
I think it's 12, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is 12. Okay.
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
could
it's
be
12.
wrong,
I thought it was 14, honestly. You know, it's 12. Yeah, 9. Yeah. So 12.
Should I get my umpire skills ready? Strike.
It might be 14-0.
Okay, here we go. Here's my umpire skills. Okay.
That's put in play down to third. Nicely handled by the third baseman. They get the force at third. So they're
2 outs.
finally. No, 1 out.
I know, I'm just saying 2 outs.
Okay.
Get the inning over, Jack. Get with the program.
It's 1 out. Like, don't confuse me. 1 out. All
Get-
right.
Over. You go get it.
We have 1 out in the inning.
I was saying if I was the umpire, 2 outs.
Okay. That was very confusing.
I know.
What are some other topics you can talk about? Olivia Santana takes one high, ball 1. So it's 12-0. The Gales are winning.
So if I'm on the umpire strike, get the inning over.
Santana pops one up and caught by the shortstop. It'll be a double play. There's only 1 out. And just like that, the inning is over. So it's 12-0. The Gales lead. We'll go to the top of the second. Why don't we stay here, though, Eli? Let's talk about what are your thoughts on the Ice Bucket Challenge that has reemerged. I did do it. That's right. I think everyone here did it, actually. The majority of people here did it.
Almost tripped again. How's everybody doing today? All right, you guys good?
Good. How's everything?
Enjoying spring break so far?
Yeah. Pretty good.
Top of the second, underway. The Gales brought 12 to the plate in the bottom of the first. A couple of defensive changes for St. Mary's here. Olivia Tumanilli will take over for Olivia Santana at second base, and Kira D. Carvalho will come in for Scarlett Rosa in right field. Scarlett Rosa moves to center, and Mia Montalto comes out. Or, excuse me, Kira D. Carvalho is in left field, not right field. I think Kaylee Paulino's in. I think I think Kaylee's in right, and I think Scarlett's in center. I'm pretty sure.
Correct.
There we go. I finally figured that out.
It took me a while to focus my eyes.
Yep, so a couple defensive changes. Amelia Murray is back in the circle for her second inning work. 1, 2, 3, bottom of the first, or top of the first, excuse me. That pitch is in there for a strike. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Amelia Murray. 1 away here in the second.
I was just gonna say her name.
Yep, just gonna name it strike 3. So 1 away here in the top of the second. And now the sophomore, Danielle Gutierrez, comes to the plate. She's hitting .364 on the year, one of Harrison's bright spots. That pitch is in for a called strike, and it's 0-1. Murray working very quickly. That pitch is swung on and missed, a late swing, and it's 0-2.
Earlier, right? You got early. I forbid that in my dugout. I forbid it. Like, this girl's too slow. That's nonsense. There's no such thing. Actually, no such thing.
And that's fouled off. Count is still 0-2.
I understand, but what happens, Shada, when we're front tossing? What's the problem? It gets in your mind. I know what, Jade, I'm telling you what happens. Everybody puts 15 on 57.
Popped up behind home plate, and it'll go out of play. Into the Harrison dugout. And it's still 0-2.
So the 50 goes on between 56 and 59. And anything in that cute little range we can hit. And then when it gets out of that range, we either too fast or too slow.
Here's the pitch.
All nonsense.
In the dirt.
Both these teams have a decent schedule up ahead. Harrison has Sea Caucus on Friday. That's away at 4 o'clock.
You don't need any.
And Butler will be home to take on St. Mary's on Wednesday.
Yep. And then baseball will be home against Woodridge. Bobby will do baseball, we'll do softball on Wednesday.
Yes, Butler is going to be 3-4 as of today without any of their games played, entering into Wednesday.
And a nice at bat by Gutierrez to draw the walk. So she was down in the count 0-2, works out the walk. So Harrison with a 1-out base runner.
No help up there.
You know, Valerie Tuberquia is at the plate, the sophomore. 2 for 7 on the year. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1.
Gotta figure it out.
Pitch misses, 2-0. Misses, and it's full 3-0.
Val, 3-0.
Well, for Valerie, entering today's game, 7 at-bats, 5 runs, 2 hits, 2 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases prior to entering today's game.
Yep, has had a nice little start to the year for the Blue Tide. And swinging 3-0, she misses, and it's 3-1. 3-1 for Murray. And it's put in play off of Murray's glove. It comes right to short. Henson will go to first, and it's in time, 1 or 2 away. Nice heads-up play by Layla Henson to get the out at first. And there are 2 outs in the inning as Gutierrez moves to second.
Nice throw, nice play in time. Yeah.
So here's Allie Carble, the starting pitcher. Harrison with their first chance of the runner in scoring position, 2 away. Pitch is in for a called strike, and it's 0-1.
Come on, Nate, that's nothing new. Let's go. Come on, Nate. Give yourself some room.
We got a baseball game going on at the back of the South Field. Rutherford baseball is playing home against North Arlington. The Gales saw a couple weeks, or last week, Eli, and North Arlington played really well against the Gales. Nearly won that game. Took a 6th inning comeback for St. Mary's to win that game.
He did.
There's a strike.
So now, prior to the commercial, what was our conversation?
What?
What's our next conversation?
At commercial?
Yeah. Or what's our next one? Next one.
I don't know. Good question. It's a short. Nice pick by Henson. The throw is in time. So Layla Henson with a couple nice plays in that top of the second. Still 12-0 Gales. We will go to the bottom of the second.
We'll think about it next. I'm not going to back.
Bottom of the second underway, the Gales lead at 12-0. They'll have 8, 9, and 1 to open the order, with Scarlet Rosa leading off. Rosa reached on an error her first time up. Pitch is taken high, 2-0. So we got to figure out what's our next conversation, Eli.
We got to think of something.
How you doing?
It's going good.
Good.
We're at the bottom of the second. It's 12-0.
Rosa fouls one off her foot, and it's 2-1.
I think Mercy's 4, if I'm not mistaken. Mercy rules 4.
Kaylee Paulino's on deck.
Mercy rules 4 innings, I believe, right?
In the dirt, and it's 3-1.
4.5.
Yeah.
So.
12, so.
3-1 is taken high for ball 4, and Rosa is on with a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the second. So that'll bring up Kaylee Paulino to the plate.
They made some changes.
And that's put in play. Second baseman, and she dropped it. On her way to second is Rosa. She'll make it safely. Second baseman didn't cover, otherwise she might have had a play. And everybody is safe. First and second, nobody out for the Gales. Wow, if you're Harrison, you've got to be more alert than that. You've got to have someone covering second base.
That, and you have to run.
Yeah.
To get the attack, really. To get step on the base.
Good job, though.
You gotta run.
Good job by Rosa, though, getting to second, though, safely. So here's Layla Henson. Third time the Gales are batting around.
You caught me.
Henson has reached base in both of her plate appearances. She's walked and she's been hit by a pitch. Pitch is high, 2-0. What about this? Like, what about if we could talk about the differences between baseball and softball? For the people at home.
Fine. The mound is not a hump.
Yep, it's a
It's
circle.
and it's flat.
Yep. And that's at the deep center field. Center field has to line up though, and she makes the catch. Nice play. Barely even had to move, and there's one away.
One's green, one's white.
Yep. And the softball is bigger too. It's bigger and heavier, and the bats are bigger for softball.
And not everyone wears helmets.
Yes, not everyone wears helmets. You don't have to wear a hat in the field. That's interesting.
Okay, I think that's enough of that.
Yep.
What's next?
What is next? And Higgins hits one into center field. That ball's down, a base hit. Here comes Rosa around third. She will score. Paulina will go first to third, and Gabby Higgins with an RBI single to make it 13-0 Gales. So now Amelia Murray will bat for Jaylene Echeverry. Murray's first plate appearance tonight, hitting just 176 on the year. But 2 of her 3 hits are for extra bases. She has a double and a home run as Higgins steals second. That's her first stolen base of the year.
Yeah, pretty impressive.
And Murray hits one second base side. It's going to be behind her. Paulino in to score. Higgins will be waved around. Harrison won't even make a throw. And it's now 15-0. They just fell asleep, Eli. I think. Yeah. They didn't make a throw.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
I mean, in this situation, you gotta be alert. You gotta run. You gotta throw. If you cannot run or throw, in that particular situation, it's gonna be a rough day.
Murray will take second.
He's doing the baseball at Harrison.
So Murray now with 7 RBIs in the year. The Gales lead 15-0.
I'm sure that's
Money
probably
picks from the
15-0
dirt,
right
and
now,
it's
but
2-0.
I will find out, I guess. I'll have to Google it, guys.
To Sam Mundy is taken for a strike, 2-1.
line.
Hit fouled in left field line. Watch out, Coach Sarah. And it's 2-2.
Hey, somebody on our bench, go get that, please. I'll go run down and go get it. I'll have to wait.
A sprint. Who's gonna get there first?
And Santana, I think.
Yep, looks like Olivia. Olivia Santana's there first. Great job. And that's ball 4. So Mundy is on with the walk. The inning will continue.
Well, I'm trying to get a baseball score update. As soon as we get a baseball score, we'll give you updates. There's no score bug on that game, but
Kira D. Carvalho at the plate. She was 1 at bat this year, and that 1 at bat was a base hit. And Amelia Murray is off the base and is called out. So there are 2 outs now in the inning.
Hey, Kira! Hey, Kira! Hey, Kira!
I mean,
Bases are, or no, Mundy's at first, so the bases are not going to be. That's taken high.
oh well, I guess.
You got it, baby! Come on, baby! Only strikes, baby! Only strikes! Come on!
That's taken for a ball, and it's 3-0.
Well, to fill in time, join us on Thursday for the 12th Horseshoe Podcast, NFL Draft Special. We'll be covering on YouTube the highlights and picks from the draft live at 8 o'clock on Surge. Yep.
You're not in school this week.
Now we're off this week.
I thought,
Yeah.
I guess they must be in.
Hit foul down the right side, and it's now a full count.
Yeah. Yeah, all the roads are empty, so I guess most people are off, maybe today at least. Which is a good thing.
It's 15-0, I think, not 13-0.
Oh, 15?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Ball 4, I believe. No? 3-2. Okay, I thought that was ball 4.
No, at this point the score doesn't matter.
That's in the dirt. That's ball 4, yeah. Okay. I had to be ball 4 at some point, and she's on with the walk. So Amelia Myers will get a plate appearance. Pitches in the dirt, ball 1. Up high, 2-0. How about this, Eli? What is your favorite memory in broadcasting the St. Mary Gales?
Oh,
Any sport.
favorite memory. That's rough. Gotta think of it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I think there's definitely one for each sport. I would think the first one that pops into my head would be basketball, and I would think it was Demorest.
Yeah, the
and
senior
it was
night.
Demir Stone on senior night
That's a good
in
one.
overtime. Sending it. Yeah, it was overtime. We went to double overtime that game.
Yep, that was a great
That
one.
was one of the best games that we ever did.
How about baseball? Myers hits one out to left. That ball's going to drop for a base hit.
There you go, babe!
They're going to hold Mundy at third. Good sportsmanship by the Gales. So now Olivia Tuminelli will get a plate appearance.
Any hits on Harrison? Jack,
Yeah.
any hits thrown? Any hits by Harrison?
No, not yet. They have 1 walk. Tuminelli has 1 at bat this year, 0 for 1. The bases are now loaded. Taking all the way, it's a strike and it's 0-1.
Sorry?
Who's pitching for us?
Us is Amelia. Murray.
Tuminelli takes one in the dirt and it's 1-1.
Yeah, so I would say basketball definitely double overtime. Baseball, I think it was the first game. It was a walk-off win for us. It was Hasbrook Heights. I remember I had no idea what I was doing or what was there. You left early that game.
That or the
I remember
sectionals. Sectionals was pretty cool.
Yeah, nah, for me it wasn't sectionals. I think
It was cool just because like that was a walk-off too, though.
it was a walk-off, but I think for me it was the first game I broadcast and that was baseball. I think I had to put that one in there. And I think also being at the championship game, doing the game.
That was
pretty
fun.
cool. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun.
I would say for football, Albertus Magnus, even though it was a 40-0 win for us.
That was fun.
It was a cool broadcast. The people were great up there. I think I was definitely up there for a good moment. Softball I just started, so I can't officially say we had a good moment yet for them. Like, not like a good moment.
Well, last year I was at their sectional game.
You were at the sectional of the game, but
against DePaul. That was a lot of fun.
This is like my first time, like these past couple of weeks doing softball, so I can't like say got a favorite moment yet.
Yep.
At the end of the season, I will. And I think that's all the sports we did.
Yep. Yep. We're well over 100 now. Foul back.
More than that.
Coach Sarah, what's the score? That's what I thought. Thank you.
Could be a quiz.
That's in the dirt. Good at bat here by Tuminelli. Thank you.
It could be a quiz, you know.
And that's strike 3 and the inning is over. So
we're moving along.
15-0 to Gales lead. We'll go to the top of the third. Amelia Murray heading back out to the circle.
We're back.
Yes, we are
Scores.
back.
15-0.
We don't really have much to say.
We got conversations though. We have plenty of them.
Yeah. Should we just spend the rest of this game doing conversation?
Absolutely. What do we got, Jack? What's next?
I don't know. Well, either way, Amelia Murray's looking in the circle score. We'll give you brief updates. I mean, you guys can watch the game for yourself.
Wow.
What's next?
Hands up, let's go.
What are you looking most forward to after graduation? Because we graduate in like less than 2 months, so
Nothing.
nothing.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't thought about that.
Hey, Bree, full swing, right?
I know that we have a very busy May upcoming. That's about it. I didn't think I don't really haven't done anything about after graduation.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
that's good. Good shot.
Strike 3. Quick strikeout by Murray as she gets Brianna Williams for the first out here in the top of the third.
So yeah, I haven't really thought. How about you, Jack? Have you thought anything about after graduation? Like, what do you
Well, I
think?
can't wait to go to college.
Well, I know you will, can't, but
And you know, it'll be a fun summer. You know, be just relaxing and maybe some work and other stuff. It'll be fun. Left-handed batter now for Harrison. This is Owen Martinez at the plate, 2 for 6 on the season.
I'm trying to take it day by day. I think trying to get through month by month and day by day, as the song goes. Get through this week's spring break, more important, and then focus on St. Mary's, trying to end it off right on the right note, not on the wrong note.
Yeah, baseball and softball both look like they're due for pretty big years. So,
and unfortunately, like, after spring break is over, this is when everybody just gives up.
yep.
And St. Mary's, that's the issue. Now it's just trying to make sure, how do you make it fun these last couple days?
That misses high, 2-2.
Gotta be you now. Load up. Tell him load up.
Murray's had a nice game today in the
Stop that one
circle.
here.
The 2-strike pitch is in the dirt, full count.
That one.
Gales will play Harrison again in May. Oh no, ball 4. Okay.
All right, good.
So
It's a
Harrison.
busy schedule this week for softball. They have Butler on Wednesday. They're going to be at Weehawken on Friday. And Saturday, they're at West Essex for a 5 o'clock start. The weekday games are going to be at 4 o'clock start.
Swing and a miss. High heat from Murray, strike 1.
Backwards. Come on.
Harrison has Seacaucus on Friday. Then they'll have on Saturday at Carter at a neutral site for 12:30. And on the 28th, they'll be at Rutherford.
Very nice. Thank you, Eli. That's a swing and a miss, and there are 2
Down,
strikes.
right? One's gotta be down before her.
Now, Harrison's only win this season came with Manchester Regional 15-8, and that was in the first time. Wow, baseball is only up 2-0 at the end of 2.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
All right then. Is that actually true? Wow. 2-strike pitch is in the dirt.
Yeah, wow, okay. I'm surprised there.
All right then.
So we have a 15 zip and they have a 2 zip game. But wow, I honestly expected more. Wow.
Yeah, 2-0 extra 2. That's a little shocking.
Load up.
Order's pitching for us.
And if they lose that huge,
I don't think we're gonna do any more games
I
this year.
think
I think we're just gonna do softball.
we'll.
Murray picks up strike 3, her second K of the inning, and they're 2 away.
Come on, back.
If they were to lose to Harrison, I think we would have to quit the team better quick.
I don't know. It'd be pretty bad. Here's Rebecca Sardina at the plate, and the pitch is in the dirt for ball 1.
Sit back. No help. Oh, no, no help.
My father was Irish.
Couldn't play down to third. Nice pick by Higgins. The throw is in time, and Murray with another 0 put up. 15-0. The Gales lead. We'll go to the bottom of the third here in Rutherford. I guess we'll stay on for now, Eli. What's our next conversation?
Game over. Nope.
Oh, is that it?
No. I'm wrong. Nope.
It's 10 for 5 and 15 for 4.
I don't know.
Well, looks like Harrison's going back to the mound. Is that it?
We're gonna find out in
We're about to find
2.2
out.
seconds.
And yep, that's it. It is a final. Apparently, the Gales defeat Harrison 15-0 here in Rutherford. A very short victory. Game that lasted less than an hour, I believe. Yes, this game lasted just about 50 minutes. And the Gales pick up the 15-0 win. They improve to 6-4 on the season. They will be back home on Wednesday to take on Butler. Eli and I will be there for that one. Tune into
Is
the.
that a no-hitter for Amelia Murray?
Yeah, technically is. So congrats to Amelia Murray. Did not give up a hit through 3, so it technically is a no-hitter. That is it for us here on Surge Sports. Jack Rizzo, Eli Weintraub signing off. We'll see you on Wednesday for the game against Butler. Tune into the baseball game against Harrison since this game is over. We will see you on Wednesday. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your Monday.